Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 23rd 1A stage contest in the 2016 edition of the competition. The contest is featuring GSTS, Keta Senior High School and Gowrie Secondary Technical School. Gowrie Secondary Technical School. Gowrie Secondary Technical School is represented by
Akambol Isaac, final year.
Yin Gamble Edward, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you,
Madam.
madam.
How are you?
You are doing well.
All right. You are coming to us from the preliminary stage of competition.
Yes, madam.
Please, what happened there?
Yes, at the prelims, we met Ghana National College and Damongo Senior High School. That place, we didn't win a contest, but we are among the highest scoring losing schools. That's why we are here.
All right. Good. And your plans for today?
We wish to win.
Okay. Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Keta Senior High School. Keta Senior High School is represented by
Abuchi David, final year.
Boni Gosu, final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
We are fine, thank you.
Good. You are also coming to us from the preliminary stages.
Yes, please.
What happened in your contest?
Okay, we met SDA, Bekwai, and Ateubu Senior High. But it was a very tough one, but by the grace of God, we went through.
All right. Your plans for us today?
Horses are prepared. We promise to give our best because horses are prepared for battle, but victory lies in the hands of the Lord.
All right. Best wishes.
Thank you, ma'am.
GSTS. GSTS is represented by
Yusuf Jafaru, final year.
Reno Hemin, final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you doing?
Doing
We're
good.
fine.
Wonderful. You are Cedar School.
Yeah.
What did your seniors tell you about last year's competition?
They asked us to prepare very well, and then we put in maximum effort.
All right. How far did you go last year?
We went to the quarterfinal stage
Quarterfinals. Okay. So the plan for today,
to put in our best.
put in your best.
Yes.
All right. Let me wish you well then.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Viewers, our contestants are ready. Some are here to win, others are here to put in their best. We shall see very soon. But before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by RMG Ghana Limited, a leading agro-input company in the country. Finally, my beautiful fabric. That comes from GTP. Thank you, GTP. My name is Dr. Elsie Ifa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. Simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. When the school ranks and answers correctly, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present an answer. There are no calculations involved. You have 10 seconds to do so. All of the questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with Gowrie. Your question. Which of the following agents is likely to disperse fruits or seeds that possess air spaces? Your options. A, wind. B, birds. C, water. And D, mammals. Yes, Isaac.
Wind.
That's incorrect. Yes, Bonnie.
Water.
Water is right. GSTS. In vegetative propagation, which of the following requires part of another plant to develop? Your options. A, culm. B, bulb. C, rhizome. And D, scion. Yes, Rina?
Sion.
That's right. Keta, which of the following relationships involves only one organism? Your options. A, epiphytism. B, mutualism. C, parasitism. And D, saprophytism. Yes, Bonnie.
Saprophytism.
You're right. Gowrie. The gravitational potential at a point outside the spherical mass is negative 65 megajoule per kilogram. Find the gravitational potential energy of a 10 kilogram mass which moves through the point at 100 meters per second. Yes, Edward. Go
Madam,
ahead.
6.5 times 10 to the power 6 joules.
That's incorrect for bonus. Rina.
Negative 65,000 megajoules.
That's incorrect. The right answer is negative 650 megajoules. Your major question, GSTS. A 5 kilogram probe orbits a celestial object at 81 meters per second in a circular orbit where the gravitational potential is negative 20 kilojoule per kilogram. Find the gravitational potential energy of the probe. Rina.
Negative 810 joule.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is negative 100 kilojoules. A 20 kilogram object moving instantaneously at 50 meters per second has a gravitational potential energy of negative 100 kilojoule. Find the gravitational potential at its location. Bonnie.
Negative 2,000 joules.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is negative 5 kilojoule per kilogram. 30 seconds, preamble. Evaluate X, given that consecutive terms of a linear sequence are... Please, did you get your preamble? All right. Gowrie, X plus 3. 2x plus 1, 4x minus 5. Yes, Isaac?
X is 4.
You're right. GSTS with the same preamble. 2x minus 7, x plus 5, 3x minus 1. Yes, Yusuf.
X is 6.
Yes. X minus 4, x plus 2, 3x. Yes, Bonnie?
X equals 4.
You're right. Steam reacts with methane in a reversible reaction in the equation. CH4 gas plus H2O gas going reversibly to CO gas plus 3H2 gas. Please, did you get your preamble? No answer means yes. All right, Gowrie. Give the expression for the Kc of the reaction when it is in equilibrium. Yes, Isaac.
Madam, Kc is equal to the concentration of carbon dioxide raised to the power 1, multiplying the concentration of water raised to the power 3, all over the concentration of CH4 multiplying the concentration of water.
That's incorrect. Yes, Rina.
Kc will be equal to the concentration of CO times the concentration of H2 raised to the power 3, all over the concentration of CH4 times the concentration of H2.
Yes. Your major question with the same preamble. Give the relationship between the Kc and Kp of the reaction. Yes, Rina.
Kp equals Kc multiplying the expression RT squared, where
Yes. Keta with the same preamble. Predict the effect of increased pressure on the equilibrium. Yes, Bonnie.
Increasing pressure will shift the equilibrium backwards. That's to the left.
Yes. For the next set, I have a single question to all three schools. When I get to your school, please give me a right answer so that I can move on for the next right answer. No bonus. This is the question. Name one of the three important organs that are situated close to the stomach. First choice, Gowrie. Yes, Edward.
Madam, the pancreas.
You're right. Rina.
the liver.
I'm not accepting that. Keta. Yes, Abochi.
The kidney.
No. Well, in addition to the pancreas, we have the gallbladder and the spleen. Find the time constant of the given circuit. That's the preamble. Gowrie. 100 ohm resistor in series with a 20 microfarad capacitor. Yes, Bonnie.
2 milliseconds.
You are right. GSTS with the same preamble. Parallel combination of 250 ohm resistors in series with a 20 microfarad capacitor. Yes, Rina.
5,000 microsecond.
No, that's incorrect. Who rang? Yes, Isaac.
5 milliseconds.
No. The right answer is 0.5 milliseconds. 100 ohm resistor in series with a parallel combination of two 20 microfarad capacitors. Yes, Bonnie.
44 milliseconds.
That's incorrect. Yes, Edward.
22 milliseconds.
No. The right answer is 4 milliseconds. In the binary system, find the number of digits of the given decimal number. Do you have your preamble? All right. Gowrie. 80 base 10. Yes, Isaac.
Madam. 110000 base 2.
Bonnie.
6.
No. It's 7. With the same preamble, GSTS. 48 base 10. Rina.
7.
No. Bonnie.
6.
Yes. Keta, your major question with the same preamble. 132 base 10. Bonnie.
8.
You're right. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds. This is your preamble. Please listen carefully. Consider the following bond energies in kilojoule per mole. Carbon-carbon double bond, 602. Carbon-carbon single bond, 346. Carbon-oxygen single bond, 358. Hydrogen-oxygen single bond, 459. Carbon-hydrogen single bond, 411. Did you get your preamble? All right. Gowrie, calculate the energy required to break all the necessary bonds when a mole of steam is made to react with ethane to form ethanol. Yes, Isaac.
970 kilojoule per mole.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 1,061 kilojoule per mole, or 1.06 times 10 to the power 3 kilojoule per mole. Calculate the enthalpy change for the formation of all the necessary bonds in the reaction that we have already considered. Yes, Rina.
3213 kilojoules.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is negative 1,115 kilojoule per mole, or negative 1.12 times 10 to the power 3 kilojoule per mole. All right, last question, Keta, with the same preamble. If the enthalpy change for the breaking of all the necessary bonds is 1,061 kilojoule, and that for the formation of the necessary bonds is negative 1,115 kilojoule per mole, how much energy is given out when 560 grams of ethene is hydrated? Molar mass for ethene is 28. Yes, Bonnie.
2,176 kilojoules per mole.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is negative 1,080 kilojoules, or negative 1.08 times 10 to the power 3 kilojoules. That's the end of the first round.
Welcome to the Good Life of Agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited, Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, Gowrie Secondary Technical School has 4 points. GSTS has 9 points. Keta Senior High School has 14 points. Contestants, let me encourage everyone to work even harder. 4 more rounds. Round 2. This round is also known as our speed race. Questions in this round are thrown to all 3 schools simultaneously. To have an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring your bell. May I hear your bell, Gowrie? Thank you. Yours, Keta. Thank you. And yours, GSTS. Thank you. If you ring and answer the question correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes once again. Action of the offspring resulting from a heterozygous dihybrid cross are homozygous, recessive for both traits. Yes. Which of you? Isaac?
1/3.
That's incorrect. Yes, Bonnie?
1/2.
No. Yes, Rina?
1/20.
No. The right answer is 1/16. Why does fatigue of leg muscles occur in long-distance runners? Yes, Bonnie?
Okay, this is because when they run long distances, there is oxygen insufficiency. This results in lactic acidosis.
Yes. How many different phenotypes can be produced by a pair of alleles that are co-dominant? Bonnie?
2.
No. Isaac?
4.
No. Yes, Rina?
1.
No. 3. 3 of them. Give the product containing lithium when lithium trioxocarbonate 4 is heated. Yes, Yusuf?
Li2O plus CO2.
I'm not accepting that. So, who? Yes, Bonnie?
Li2O.
Yes, Li2O. Give the product that contains nitrogen when lithium trioxonitrate 5. Yes, Yusuf?
NO2.
Yes. When sodium trioxonitrate 5 is heated, it gives 2 products. Okay, go ahead, Bonnie.
NaNO2 and O2.
I'm not accepting that. So I continue reading. One being oxygen gas. What is the other? Yes, Yusuf.
NaNO2.
You're right. Next one, 30 seconds maximum. What is the speed of a particle whose velocity vector is 3 meters per second I plus 4 meters per second J? Yes, Rina?
5 meters per second.
Yes. Define the unified atomic mass unit. Yes, Bonnie?
The unified atomic mass unit is the mass of one atom of an atom compared to 112 mass of carbon-12 isotope.
I'm
And
not
it
accepting
refers
that.
to the...
I'm not accepting it. Yes. Rina?
It is the mass of a substance compared to 112, the mass of 12 grams of carbon-12.
I'm not accepting it. Did you ring?
Madam, is the weighted mass of an atom compared to 112 the mass of 12 grams of carbon.
How is that different? Oh, no, this is an exact definition. Huh? It is 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon-12 in its ground state. Find the power developed in bringing a 10-kilogram object at rest to a speed of 4 meters per second squared in 5 seconds. Bonnie.
8 watts.
That's incorrect. Yes, Isaac.
16 watts. 16 watts.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round, each of them 30 seconds maximum. Find the integral. Integral of 4x cubed plus 3x squared dx. Yes, Rina.
The integral will be x raised to the power 4 plus x cubed plus c.
Yes. The measures of angles in a triangle are in the ratio 2:3:4. Find the measure of the least angle. Yes, Rina.
40 degrees.
Yes. Last question. Solve the quadratic equation. 2x minus 3 all squared is equal to 25. Yes, Bonnie.
X equals 4.
That's incorrect.
X equals 8.
Yusuf.
X equals 8.
No. Ed, Isaac.
4x squared minus 12x.
Isaac, why? After having such high expectations. The right answer, x is equal to 4 or x is equal to -1. That's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Gowrie Secondary Technical School has 6 points. Keta Senior High School has 19 points. GSTS has 23 points. Contestants, please keep working hard. All right. Round 3. This round has our problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which you should present an answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now, let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. You have been provided with a solid mixture of 2 inorganic salts, salt A, which is fairly soluble in water, and salt B, which is not so soluble in water. You are required to perform a fractional crystallization using water as solvent to separate the salts. Please describe in detail how this will be done. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Stop writing, Isaac. Contestants, please pick up your answers and present them on the board. The contestants have presented the answers. Before we award the marks, let's consider the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in chemistry. So we've been told that there is a solid mixture of two inorganic salts, salt A, which is fairly soluble in water, and salt B, which is not so soluble in water. And what the contestants were to do was to perform or to give the description, a detailed description of how to perform a fractional crystallization using water as solvent to separate the two salts, A and B. All right, so in order to do this, this is what is expected. Some volume of water will be heated on a Bunsen burner or a hot plate. The solid mixture will be transferred into a beaker. A small volume of the hot water will be added to the beaker and the mixture stirred with a glass rod. More hot water will be added in small volumes. After each addition, the mixture will be stirred. When almost all the solid has gone into solution, the hot solution will be filtered and the filter paper will be washed with small amount of hot water into a conical flask. The conical flask will be covered and left on the bench or cupboard to cool. The first salt to crystallize out will be salt B. It is filtered off and washed with cold water through a fluted filter paper. The filtrate in the conical flask will be placed in ice or water mixture, or ice and water mixture, or in the fridge. Salt A will then crystallize out and will be filtered and washed. Both salts will be dried and stored in labeled sample bottles or sample tubes. This is how to perform the experiment to separate the salts A and B for 10 points. Contestants, you see the level of detail. And you see the systematic process you need to follow in order to get the clean salts. All right, so now contestants. Gowrie, you have something there, but honestly, level of detail, and if you really follow what you have there, we are not going to get clean A and B out of that. But you describe something, so I'm going to give you 2 out of 10. GSTS. You are giving us a description, all right, but your description is all confused. If we follow your procedure, will we get clean A and B? No, we will not. So, similar to Gowrie, I'm giving you 2 out of 10. Keta, you seem to understand the process. You have the elements there, but the level of detail, the level of detail and then keeping things clear is somewhat missing. But I'm going to, since you have the main elements, I'm going to give you 6 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 2. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you're right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring an answer. If the answer is correct, it fetches the 2 full points. If the answer is wrong, it fetches the penalty point. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm starting with GSTS, but I have a preamble for this first set of statements. This is the preamble. State whether the following statements about the paranoid layer in spirogyra are true or false. Please, did you get the preamble? Yes. All right. It excretes waste products. Rina?
False.
You're right. It is mainly used for respiration. Yes, Aboti?
False.
Yes. It usually contains starch. Yes, Edward?
Madam, true.
Yes. Electron affinity of phosphorus is expected to be larger than that of nitrogen. Rina?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Keta, electron affinity of sulfur is less than that of phosphorus. Yes, Abochi?
True.
No. The more negative the electron affinity of an atom, the easier it is to add an electron to the neutral atom. Edward?
Madam, false.
No. The acceleration of a projectile is greatest at the highest point of its parabolic path when air resistance is negligible. Rina?
False.
You're right. The acceleration of a projectile is 0 at the highest point of its parabolic path when air resistance is negligible. Yes, Abochi?
True.
No. The acceleration of a projectile is directed upward in the downward flight. Yes, Edward?
Madam, true.
No. Yes, yes. If a function has an inverse, then it is 1-to-1. Yes, Rina?
True.
Yes. If a function is onto, then it has an inverse. Abochi?
True.
No. If a function is 1-to-1, then it has an inverse. Edward?
Madam, true.
No. Arachnids are mostly herbivorous. Yes, Rina?
False.
You're right. Arachnids do not possess antennae. Yes, Bonnie?
True.
Yes. Arachnids have two kinds of eyes, the lateral and median ocelli. Yes, Isaac?
Madam, false.
Oh, generally, cations have larger ionic radii than the radii of corresponding neutral atoms. Yes, Rina?
False.
You're right. Enthalpy of atomization is the energy required to break up a crystal structure into its component gaseous units. Yes, Bonnie?
False.
Yes, you're right. A sodium atom has a bigger radius than aluminium. Yes, Isaac?
It's true.
Yes. Rays parallel and close to the principal axis of a concave mirror are reflected to pass through the center of curvature of the mirror. Yes, Rina?
False.
That's right. Rays passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror are reflected to pass through the focus of the mirror. Yes, Bonnie?
False.
You're right. Rays incident at the pole of a concave mirror are reflected to make an equal angle with the principal axis as the incident rays. Yes, Isaac?
Madam, true.
Yes. Last set of statements. Points in a plane equidistant from a fixed point in the plane lie on a sphere. Rina?
True.
No. A sphere is a three-dimensional structure, isn't it? We are talking about a plane here. All right. Keta. Points in space equidistant from any fixed point lie on a sphere. Yes, Bonnie?
True.
The surface area of a sphere varies as the square of its radius. Is your hand up, Isaac? Go ahead.
Madam, false.
Oh, no. That's a true statement. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Gowrie Secondary Technical School has 9 points. Keta Senior High School has 32 points. GSTS has 38 points. Fifth and final round. In this round, I will be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve the riddle, you need to draw my attention. You do so by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, Gowrie? Thank you. Yours, Keta. Thank you. And yours, GSTS. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles in all. First one. I am a thin component or appendage attached to a larger body or structure. I typically function as a foil that produces lift or thrust. I may be a membranous appendage extending from the body of some organisms. I am an organ of locomotion and balance in some aquatic animals. Yes, Rina.
Fin.
Yes. That was the 4th clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a member of the main group elements in the periodic table. My symbol is derived from my Latin name, which means mark. I am not abundant in the earth crust, but I am found in over 100 minerals. I belong to group 5 or 15 of the periodic table. I am the heavier of the 2 semi-metals in that group with atomic number 51. Yes, Bonnie.
Antimony.
Antimony.
Yes. That was the 5th clue, 3 points. I am a space curve associated with objects that move under gravity. I have an axis of symmetry which separates upward motion from downward motion. I am an open curve. Yes, Rina.
Parabola.
You're right. That was the 5th clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I am a 4-sided figure. You can say I'm a quadrilateral. Yes, Isaac.
Madam Square.
No. My diagonals bisect each other perpendicularly. Yes, Bonnie.
Rectangle.
No. My diagonals are not congruent. You can say I am equilateral. So who am I? Rina?
Rhombus.
You are right. I read all the clues, 3 points, and that's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Gowrie Secondary Technical School has 9 points. Keta Senior High School has 35 points. GSTS has 47 points. Gowrie Secondary Technical School, thank you for being here. You had a difficult day today. All the best. Keta Senior High School, thank you for being here as well. You did your best. Unfortunately, today, no. Best wishes to you. GSTS, congratulations on winning the contest. Please prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Well done. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we'll bring you Opokuwari School, T.I. Amas, Kumase, and Takrady Senior High School. Before we leave, I would like to remind you that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by RMG Ghana Limited, a leading agro-input company in Ghana. Thank you once again for joining us, and see you next time. Bye.